One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the USF Bulls offense will go to work first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare every game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Touchdown, TCU! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
I mean, you talk about coming out as a defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's caught. It's rigged.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
It's complete to the left. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Bulls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. On target to the left. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard to defend. You got to chase the guy all the way down the field and kind of stay in his hip pocket, stay close to him, and then turn your head like he does here and makes a nice play on the football to bat it away.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, USF.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team.
Oh, they're after him.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Fresno State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Another incompletion on third down. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. Turning it on! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Second down, they'll go to the air. This time on target. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the ground. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the third sack of the game for this unit.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. And they get him down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Snags it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're going to go for it on 4th down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown Bulls! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet.
Breaks away on the left. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Riggs. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Powers through the defender.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Give to the big fullback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next play.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the big fella. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They're working that left side.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 28. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man quickly. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Bulls have the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. Gets it out quickly. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Give to the running back. Oh, what a move. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Bringing it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers, Nat.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Under fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bulls in the hurry up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bulls!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game one.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They're up by a field goal over Fresno State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else.
There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. A first down for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on me.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Got enough for the first. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Riggs.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Oh, he got loose. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you've put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. And the returner will be dragged down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Riggs. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Riggs. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd down play from the gun. Finds his tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Zings it complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Here's the pressure. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping two hands on the ball.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the catch. It's carry on. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. With the catch, it's carry on. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That fumble in plus territory just breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This one's complete. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Bulls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using... on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's carry on. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's carry on. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's carry on. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Finds us back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looking to throw on third and goal. Here's the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Makes his man miss. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.